Okay guys, back for another cast in the druid. Last time I logged out in Ashenvale after completing various quests there, and I moved on to Camp T in the lower parts of the Barrens, where I picked up one quest. I'll just show you where I am. Right now it actually shows like I'm in 1000 Needles, but if I move a little bit out of here, like there, it shows like I'm in the Barrens, so I'm in the very southern part of the Barrens. And I got a quest down here that I picked up, let's see. I picked it up in Stone Tailor Mountains, here in Sunrock Retreat, where I had to hand in a letter to this guy. The quest is called Calling in the Reserves, and it's this letter really. This is stuff, my little presents I have if I meet someone in need. Anyway, I'm just gonna hand in the quest, and the reason why I'm sort of doing it now is because my lowest level quests at the moment are level 28, and it's actually in Hillspread. Actually, I do have one level 26 quest, but it's done in Wraith of the Crowl, and I'm most likely gonna do this dungeon with David at some point. He has done it already on his tank, but he said he would mind going once more. But if a Wraith of the Crowl run should pop up, then I'll take it, of course. I picked up this quest, a new ore sample. It's done here in the area, here in 1000 Needles anyway. But besides these level 28 quests in 28 it was in Hillspread, then the lowest quest I got is a level 27 down here, and a 28 as well actually. And I think there's a couple of 28s up here in the main sort of quest hub area. I might as well do them while I'm here anyway. And maybe if someone's asking for more, then I might sort of engage in this test of endurance, but it's definitely not a quest I'm gonna do alone. I don't even think I'm gonna do it two guys, due to this chain silence that occurs when you're doing it. It's sort of waves of harpies that are engaging you in a closed space, and that's exactly what I died of last time in the infamous cave in... Oh, I'm on the wrong path here. In Stone Tailor Mountains. The quest I'm about to engage in is a little bit of more the same, where I'm sort of facing, I don't know, 3 or 4 mobs at the same time. And if you're really unlucky, some rare mob with 3 ads or something like that will join the fight as he sort of circles around the area. So called Achilles the Banished. Let's just hope he's not. If he's anywhere near, I'm just gonna run that for sure. Anyway, we got the Sacred Fire here, level 27. Yes, please. And level 30 lead that can wait. Just gonna remove this again. Then we got this protect, this guy from an attack that will sort of happen as soon as you talk to him really. So I'm just gonna buff up a little bit here. And yeah, I'm gonna go full. Let's go mana 2. I'm probably gonna grind here a bit anyway, so bring it on. And as you can see here, pretty much immediately we got visitors. I don't know if I can just hurt one of these guys down, but that's not fine. looks like this guy's still on half hit points, and I remove one of the guys flaking him. So yeah, no problem. I like how the other guys are just sort of standing by. Yeah, well done. Crap. So, 841, yes please. Okay, so next quest must be... Yeah, I can pick up these some underwater flower-like over here. I've seen quite a few people die from the next quest here, but I think it's more like people are sort of rushing it. And then they realize that the water elementals that are sort of guarding these flowers are actually really annoying because they will slow you with Frostbolt, maybe even with Nova as well. Which is not so pleasant to get caught, especially if you're low on hit points. So I'm gonna try to avoid as many as possible. Sneaky style here. Yeah, there's one here. I couldn't really say what they look like. And these kobolds, by the way, is the reason why I picked up this quest a new ore sample. It's not these. Remember once I was kind of grinding. Yeah, bingo. I was kind of grinding this quest a new ore sample with Midas, I think. Actually, maybe on our mage druid pair back then. And I think it was before I had Questy, so I was just grinding all the kobolds, but it's actually just a few of them that can actually drop this ore sample. I think they're called diggers, or miners, or something like that. Some of them are called, I think the guy I just saw before is called a forager, or something like that. Anyway, first flower picked up. But it's easy to get aggro for more than one, and when you're frozen at the same time, maybe even about to drown, then things get a little, yeah, out of hand. Wonder if I can go below this guy. Figure it out. They sure are densely packed around here. And yeah, I should be in my watery aquatic form, but I prefer not getting any aggro from those guys. But the second one's here. They do tend to respawn really fast though. And I would say this quest is not hard or anything, it's just you need patience. And yeah. Seems to be lacking a lot these days, I guess. Alright. Let's check out things a little faster, talking about being impatient. Feels odd being a stealthy cat here underwater. So before I pick this one, I'm just gonna get my breath back up to full. See if I can sneak this. But and yeah, of course I could just grind these guys and pick up the flowers, but I'm gonna have to grind quite a few of them, so I'd rather not. They're just yeah annoying in the sort of frost mage kind of way. If like imagine PvPing against a frost mage, this is pretty much the same. Maybe not quite, but they're annoying in that kind of way. Let me put it like that. So we got here level 29. I'm definitely gonna get aggro, I think so. Let's see if I can pick it. Okay. Let's try something else. See you, bro. Okay, so he's not casting Frostbolt. No, but he did stun me and stuff. I'll return the favor and get a nice boost here. Let's try this. And goodbye, wood. Oh. Some kind of this area is just there's so many stealther here. Mainly the cat-like. Let's see how far he wants to go. And yeah, it's pretty early in the morning. I've been I'm about sort of fixing my garden sort of in real life to plant some trees and that work, man. Just I'm setting up some stones and they are weighing I think around 18 kilos a piece, and I need quite a few. And not to mention, yeah, digging in the dirt, etc. It's quite exhausting for sort of a like office guy like me. Even though I work out like 3 times a week, stuff like that, and but it's just man, garden work that just sucks the power right out of it in a good way, really. But I was just exhausted, so when I was done here this evening, I just went to sleep early. So long story short, that's why I'm up here at 0400, because my sleeping pattern's all screwed at the moment. Anyway, there's one of the flowers down there. Just gonna look if I'm lucky the other way around. But as you can see, the quest is sort of constructed, so you have to go back and forth here. And I think Questy is suggesting where they can be. The yellow dots here are either real flowers like this wild steel bloom, or like this one. A quest flower, you could say. I think. But yeah, if I don't have to kill anything, I'd rather not, to conserve my... Come on, man. Yeah, I can understand why he's sort of... what's happening over there, because I'm making a lot of splashes. So let's see, this guy is 27. I'm just gonna see if I can make him go away. See if there's any other of those flowers here. Not really. Um, nope. There was one over here though. well guarded. Another thing is, I don't know with these elementals if yeah, and this is how you shouldn't do the quest. Look at my hit points, guys. I'm below half just from taking a few hits from those guys. So you don't want to get stuck there, that's for sure. So it definitely shows, I mean, that I think I'm picking spirit over, not with my belt, not with my pants, but with my, like, boots, rings. I'm picking spirit over stamina. So I don't like to take a beating. So 2 to go, and it looks like there should be one over here as far as I can see. Yeah. So one there, and one I should, yeah, okay, right there. I should be standing right on top of it. So these are the last 2 I need, that's kinda perfect. And the nice water elemental guys, they gave me an extra defense skill. I'm thankful. Come on. Just gonna take a quick look where I actually have to hand in these. Okay, so in Thunderbluff, EB. But you know what, guys? I think I might as well go there. Because I'm pretty sure there's a continuation to this quest. So first things first, I'm gonna take the Freewind Post and pick up the level 28, 29 here, I think. Like, instead of Ratchet, I don't even recall why I picked Ratchet as home. Yeah, okay. Maybe I do. It was there was some quest along the sea line and I had to go to Booty Bay. So that made sense. But I might as well make home up here now. So I'm gonna fly to Thunder Bluff. And hand in this quest, get a follow-up, and then I'll hearth back here. I think I might visit the Darkmoon Fair, by the way, just to show you an NPC down there of interest, especially to a character like this. And if I'm lucky, I can find a warrior around level 20, a caster around level 20, and an rogue or hunter around level 20 for present handouts in the middle of the night. Black Blossom specialty. So yeah, definitely the next 2 now that I have a little spare time. Reduction cost in pretty much all of my spells that I use anyway, so 3% reduction each time, meaning 9% total reduction. Yes please, I might as well pick up these quests, and while I'm at it, make this place home. This guy, by the way, next to this guy, he's selling. Yeah, well, this is useful. But he has a recipe of what's it called? Shadow oil or something like that. And well, not shadow oil, but something like that. Let me see. Yeah, shadow oil, probably shadow oil. I think it's this one. He says the recipe for this one. I don't know if it's actually with these ingredients worth to applying it to your weapon. But I think it's part of some interesting. It might be tailoring recipes where you use them, probably for some warlock-like sets with the shadow damage. So, to be honest, it might be smarter to continue questing in Hillspread, as these quests are level 28, they're slightly lower. But as long as I complete those as level 33, I should be fine. I'll get full reputation bonus. And I got this level 28 quest here, Grimtotem Spying, and it's sort of combined with at least Arnak and I think the continuation of this, the Sacred Flame as well. So the Darkmoon Fair is parked down here for another, I don't know, 2 days, 22 hours, almost 3 days still. I've been semi-camping a vendor down there for a necklace. Oh. Level 55 required, so I think I'll have a lot of time if I actually make it to 55 to eventually get the necklace. It's a rare spawn. It's, from what I can see, no one knows for sure, but it looks like it has like a 2-hour respawn window, and anyone that comes by there can buy it. It's bind on pickup, so you can't sort of camp it for another character. Nice red smoke pipe here. Oh, I got a little spooked there because I had the wrong direction. I don't even know if you can run out of these ropes here. I don't feel like it, not in the druid to find out. On my mage maybe, or priest. Anyway. Okay, so Arikara, yeah, okay, another level 28. I think it's a 28, no. I actually thought it was 28 elite. But it doesn't look like it. Maybe they nerfed it in a patch, I don't know. I think last time I did it, it was 28 elite, but I should be fine, I think, if I buff up. Even though if it is 28 elite. As long as I can kite them with roots, then I'm fine. Or at least my self-confidence is in order. So I don't mind sort of engaging them. It's not like, because roots can be resisted, so it's not like it's bulletproof or anything. But all spells can pretty much be resisted, I think. Pretty much all. Anyway, let's go talk to the vendor down here. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna hearth back to Freewind Post and continue the questing there. And by the way, the first time I sort of got this the traveling form, I was sort of running and jumping out, but forgot that I got extra speed, so I landed pretty much not on quite on the end, but very close to compared to normally. So I got really spooked there. So lesson learned: if you have more speed than usual, then be a little careful in places where you can fall down. Because druid here is gonna fall like a sack of bricks, really. Or a sack of potatoes, as you say in my country. But he's gonna fall heavy. So is this vendor over here, Lahara? She has a chance to have this necklace, and of course she doesn't have it now, but she has some nice flowers. Could be useful. That's pretty much all I want. It's a blue colored necklace, and there's also a blue colored ring. I've seen the ring two times or something, but not the necklace this time. I actually have it on my priest, and I was thinking about I actually need some mana pots eventually, some big ones, so I'm gonna take that as well. It's the vendor right next to. The rest of them are not that interesting. I think this guy, by the way, can give you some extra damage. All you have to do, there's a lot of options here, but what I do is just to pick the first answer every time, and I get increased damage for 2 hours. Yes, please. Quite useful. I think you can get some other stats, and you can also, I don't know, screw it up and not get any stats. But I think once I read the text here about what it was about, the things I've chosen, I think it was the most ruthless player type you could be. No mercy, sort of like slaying, and yeah, no regrets. And it gives extra 10% damage. So let's see where to start. I could go hunt that kobold. That would be kind of fitting. I guess. And he can be, yeah, right in the neighborhood. I'm probably gonna get a lot of aggro. There was some stealth over there. So all these passages that looks like sort of shortcuts, they're usually not, because there's often these sort of various cookers lurking in the shadows. Oh, and there can be a rare down here somewhere, I guess. Hopefully he can drop this iron sample as well. If I actually run into him, but I would think it's pretty probable at this hour. What are these guys? Yeah, nothing to worry about. Famous last words, I know. Oh. So there's one of the guys that can actually drop that iron thingy there. It would be nice if I could get up there, because then I'm sure I'm not gonna get additional aggro. But there we go. No one behind me? No. You're going down, bro. Yeah, it might be 100% drop rate when you get the right cobalt, but like I said, this is a digger and they can drop it. Quest completed, easy peasy. So next up is probably well, I got various options here. I can go inside a cave here, and I have to fight 2 level 30s. I might do that actually. There's a lot of mobs in there. It's they're called, what's it called? These half horse, half man guys. I'll tell you in a second. It's this village here. What are they called? Galax. So they are somewhat higher level inside that dungeon, but I think I can sneak by most of them. If not, then I'm just gonna annihilate my way in, of course. And to be honest, I think those I know that cave pretty well because my warrior's been farming ore in there. There's a lot of tin, sometimes iron outside in this area. This is where I'm going. And inside there are pretty much usually 2 iron veins and a mithril. Sometimes, but rarely 2 silver, but always minimum iron. So it's a very good place to farm iron slash mithril, but mainly iron. And it's like a 10-minute respawn, something like that. So if you need iron, instead of sort of circling around the whole area, I'd say camp this split hoof hold here instead. Oh, come on. And it's a little crowded here. Yeah. And actually this is risky because if you get caught, you haven't got control about how many mobs you actually sort of have to fight. So what I need is this flame down here. By the way, that's one of the mithril deposits. And a chest. The chests are crap. I probably opened 100 of them, and I think I got one blue crappy item. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take. The question is if I should attack from there or from there. This is the patrol. I'm just gonna mark him. So, let's see. I think at the moment it's probably easier to attack from over here now because patrol just went the other way around. But I want to kill the patrol before I engage the other guys. What do we have here? Level 26, no problem. Yeah, and I got so much buff food that I'm sort of happy to spend it. Anyway, here's the patrol, and afterward I got access to the... Oh shit. So, a patrol can come from behind as well. And I'm gonna engage with this guy right away because he's sort of... That's distance to him and these guys. But the quest is all about getting to the flame. These guys doesn't really matter. And I cannot use... I'm inside, so I can't use root just for a change. So it's two melee guys, and I can. Oh. And yeah, they do hurt quite a bit. I must admit I'm quite surprised how much 2 level 30s hurt level 31. Being druid, I always thought sort of, you know, the druids were more like they could take a beating. But like I said, I'm mainly spirit over stamina, as you can see. So I don't have much additional extra stamina, and that makes a difference, of course, but I'm sort of compensating that fact with increased, I guess it's like 12 stamina. Anyway, quest completed. Junk, and most likely junk as well. So I'm gonna sneak my way out. And I know that the scouts up here, they use whip, so it's one of the famous iron veins. Like I said, very good place to farm iron slash mithril. Usually 2 irons and 1 mithril per go. So let's see here, I'm just gonna... It's a bit crowded here. And the problem with these, the scouts, they will web you, so I risk taking. And then when you're webbed and you don't sort of get them bursted down, they will go aggro more mobs, so that kind of sucks. Good place to go now, because if I get busted, which I almost did there, then I'll only get one mob. At least initially. So yeah, I have very much respect for these caves. I've sort of died in environments like that twice now. I'd rather not a third time. Yeah, I think I should be able to give this a go. Now that I have aggro, might as well stay with the mob that I have aggro with. So I think I'm gonna visit my kindreds, the cows up here, the evil cows. There's an escort quest up there. It can be a little... It can be rather tough, actually. But I think I'm gonna give it a go now that I'm here. Anyway, let's see. Okay. I get up, I think, around this cliff here. And what's sort of symbolized with the tent up there is that... Yeah, someone's actually living up there. It's the evil cows. There we go. So this is the only way up if you can't fly. And there's not gonna be an expansion, so that won't happen. So I'm gonna start out with the nodes, I think. Pretty much ignore all the mobs I can. And yeah, falling damage is an issue here. Absolutely. It's good sort of testing how close and for how long can I go with it level 27. And about the escort, not quite sure about the level of it. I think I'm just being safe. I might save it for later because yeah, there's just no need to take that chance right now. I have to fight a lot of, say, like these. Pretty much, it can easily be 4 mobs at the same time. Not to mention the spawns sort of ambushes on top. So I'm probably gonna leave the escort now that I'm thinking of. It's just too risky for me at the moment. It's a level... Yeah, I already forgot. It's a level 29 quest, the escort. So I can complete it as a level 34. So why not take the 3 extra levels? There might even be another guy that needs the quest. So I think actually the last couple of times, accidentally or nicely, you could say, there was someone else about to do the quest, so we can 2-man it. If you 2-man it, it's no problem. It's a walk in the park. Almost. But doing it solo, especially with this character, yeah, I don't know about that. So here's the first node. Would want to sleep here, but I guess I'm a little afraid of heights in the... It looks like someone's sleeping spot. And another quest item there. Yeah, but after my second death, I have definitely become somewhat playing it a bit safer. I just have to recall that not all characters are the same, and where, say, a rogue or warrior could most likely plow their way through here, then in an escort quest where the mob just keeps walking pretty much. It's not for balanced druids. I don't like being hit on by multiple targets, so... Okay, this guy I probably can't sort of... There's no way out of killing her. And I can't even loot her, so... Oh, that's smart. Good night. And one note to go. Got a strong feeling it's down in the last island here. And now I I think there's actually a mob sort of stuck somewhere here in the stairs. So I don't want to break my stealth. I think it seems to recall you get hit on when you move along here. You can't see the mob. So it's invisible hitting cow. Or some Indian name like that, I guess. And yeah. Let's try and be a little kitty cat here. I'll slash roll. Yeah, so this damage is pretty pathetic without agility. Alright, so another quest completed. Yeah, as you can see, someone... Is this guy, yeah. Where you at, bro? Okay, so he's stuck somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah, you can see he's... Oh, there he is, somehow. Too bad. So, I'm gonna be in combat for a while here. Until I get distance to him, of course. And I'm out of combat. Nice. I don't feel like do too much parkour here, just on the edges. So, this quest over here that used to be an elite, maybe is it still? I'm not quite sure. It doesn't show up as elite anymore. I'm gonna buff up like it is though. Rather safe than sorry. It's done over here in the aisle over there. There we go. So what I do first is pretty much clean up the island, you could say, from all these other mobs. Not to mention take a little bridge fighting here. Yeah, I better drink up. The problem is if I can't get that down guy with this guy down with 600 mana, he's gonna run probably over here and sort of get the others two engaged. And yeah, this is where I can run to, so it'll be a bit of a trap. I have to pretty much get them down before they sort of stir up the hive. So, as usual, when I don't want mobs to sort of run away, I use the Moonfire normally as a finisher. But here I got that proc where I can almost instant cast. It's this one, Nature's Grace. All spell criticals gives you a Blessing of Nature, reducing the cast time of your next spell. So, I think I've told you in the episode before. So instead of 1.5 second, I got 1 second cast. 1700 mana should be enough to get the last two down here. And now that there's only one guy left, I might as well use the Moonfire as a dot. You ain't gonna run nowhere, bro. Okay, so the plan is sort of to ignite this fire, and then I have to kill this mob that spawns, and then I have to take the skin of the mob. I don't actually have to use this weird looking thingy here. Well, it's some powder that I got, but if I didn't have it, I couldn't sort of interact with this successfully. I could try the escort, but to be honest, I think I'm gonna fail. Not gonna die probably, but let's see. I'm just gonna use a Rumsey as well, because if this is an elite, I might get in trouble. The rest of my buffs are up. I'm just gonna make a little distance after I spawn it. There we go. It doesn't have a knockback or something like that. Oh, it is a lead actually. Yeah, this could be a little rough, to be honest. I think I'll give it a go. No! Okay, that sucked. I'm just gonna try again. I think I'll probably start rooting it. There we go. It looks like it's melee. To my knowledge, it doesn't have any knockback or stuff like that, so I'm just gonna keep moving it really. naturally there's gonna be diminishing returns on the route, but so this is where be able to burst it down now, I think. Fine. But this is, even though I didn't have much room to kite, this is sort of where balanced druid sort of excel with that route. I mean, kite master if it's outdoor, so to speak. So what else is possible now is go kill Mr. Arnak. And like I said, I could try and engage in the escort quest, but to be honest, I'm not too keen about it. I think I'm gonna fail because this class is just not for a lot of mobs hitting me at the same time, like I said. And one thing is sort of killing these mobs, but I'll have an ambush on top of at least 3 mobs on top. So I'm gonna call for help there. It's like I said, it's just balance use. Druid just doesn't excel in that sort of type of combat. So yeah, you don't want to take a right turn here because that's right into Wyvern Downs area. So the bad guy is standing right there. Hope to get my mana back up. But like I said, I can complete this quest as level 34. That will give me 3 additional levels. That will be something. So that's what I'm gonna do. At least. Sure, if it was softcore, I could give it a go. If it worked. I can do that hardcore as well, but the price is somewhat higher, so I'm not going to do it. Oh. Wasn't very nicely done. Okay, so he silenced me and then he disarms me. Bad boy. So yeah, I'm gonna get my mana up to full. I have to engage 2 mobs here, and these guys kinda hurt, so I'm gonna take this. It's a fireball, fire mage really, so it's just spamming fireballs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna root Grim whatever, and then kill the caster. As you can see, they hurt quite a bit, those casters. So the healing over time is kicking in. It's fine. I'm ready for a little melee. He won't make it. And again, you can see here the strength of balanced druid. Yeah, sorry honey, it's gonna be next time. One thing is making a mistake, and making a mistake twice, sort of. But like I realized, like I said, when I died last inside the cave in Stoneteller Mountains, is that I rather realize this level 27 that this character build isn't viable for some quests. Um, yeah, and I got a little spooked there because I think she almost blew my stealth here. But yeah, like I said, it's, there's no shame in that, and I guess a really good player could probably pull it off with the escort quest there, but I don't feel like taking the chance. It's not like if I don't do this solo, then the whole game is ruined. Uh, you can do these quests any way you like. I could even do it as if the quest was completely grey, or uh, if I was sickly twinked out with a lot of beasts in chance, etc., etc. But I could also just wait, to have sort of a more adequate level for that kind of quest difficulty with my current spec. And all classes have um, strength. They have lots of strength and usually some weaknesses. They also have weaknesses. Take the warrior for instance, a really strong character, but if you get caught up in some kind of melee with due to webs, etc., and there's just no way out, you're just gonna get swarmed, swarmed, and swarmed. So if you don't, if you make a wrong pull, you're pretty much dead. Whereas mage, on the other hand, is master of sort of controlling with Nova and say frost, stuff like that, sheep, etc. Lots of crowd control. And but yeah, mage is a glass cannon, and they can at times get one-shotted at various mobs. So what I mean is just that what most people know that have played this game just a little bit, that all classes have strengths and weaknesses. And yeah, balanced with weaknesses, multiple mobs hitting at him at the same time, it hurts a lot. And I think I feel almost more squishy than I do on some of my casters, especially my priest. But the strength of the priest is definitely their absorption shield, because it almost feels like, I'm never getting hit really. Or that is how it feels like. So I must admit the safest class I played so far was, oh shit, it's that rare mob. Just gonna hide up here if possible. Where did he go? Oh, he's down there. But as you can see, it's not much the mob itself, but 3 ads, no thanks. And again, I don't want multiple mobs on me. 2 mobs is fine, because I can root one and then kill the other. But that's pretty much it. I guess Moonkin might get stronger as the character sort of evolves, but at the moment I'm just too much of a glass cannon really. No idea what this guy got killed of. I could look in guild maybe. So I got 2 quests up here, including an escort quest. It's more, I think, an escort quest that I can handle, because it's more like 1, 2 mobs at a time. So David's online here. So one of the quests here is picking up some eggs, and the other one is doing that escort. Then finally there can be some kinda, what is this by the way? Speed reduced by 25%. Annoying but not devastating. And yeah, steel bloom, I can take that. If this wyvern will let me. Actually there's a ton of eggs here. Oh okay, some of them are sort of fake. Oh, he's been busy. He's 33. Oh, that's nice. I'm almost 32, so we're not that far apart. Not that we have to be the same level or anything. I think it's more like David, he wants to do some dungeons together, and it's okay. Fine by me. So, there's an egg here as well as a chest. I don't know like who Kral is. He says it's like Freddy Krueger. I know who Freddy Krueger is. I've never really been into much into those kind of movies, but I know who it is. But there's a chest here, so I'm just gonna see if I get aggro, and I did, then I can handle it, I guess. And now that I killed this guy, I might as well check out the chest. I've noticed that quite a few places where you take the chest, but I guess it's mainly nice crappy chest. It's mainly humanoids. They will sort of instantly engage you, like you taunted them or something like that. Yeah, okay, that didn't work out. So one egg here, and no, that was a fake one. There's one there as well. Yeah, so... Yeah, you know what? The NPC can be gone for maybe if someone has done the escort quest or got killed doing it, stuff like that. I'm gonna assume the worst, so what I'm gonna do is check out if the NPC is actually there, and he is. So that was my last food buff. Just gonna mark this guy. And as all escort quests, you need to, if possible, get the NPC engaged like this. And we got an egg right in our path, that's pretty perfect. Just gonna get as much mana return as I can really here, because he's gonna get attacked like that. So, yeah. I wanna bring the fighting. I wanna bring the fighting to the NPC if possible. Like this. Interesting how the mobs are sort of going for me. That's okay. I'd very much like to get my mana up. I got the last egg though. Oh fuck. I think there's a small ambush in the end, so it'd be nice to get my mana up. I think I'm gonna use the pot. So the optimums would be that sort of kill the guys that are already here, but I haven't got a mana pool for that, to be honest. It seems like they're not attacking this guy, so I'm just gonna stay in the back. Okay. Something actually did happen here. But as I recall, there's gonna be some semi-ambush here. Wyvern on the attack. Ta-da! So where are they coming from? Pretty much all around us. Shit, when I quit I can really that. So I'm just gonna let the NPC take the aggro really here. If any. Oh yeah, that poison. Not too smart going stealth there. Okay, but that was definitely the easiest part. Just let for a change to let the NPC tank really. Alright, quest completed guys. I'm just gonna go there it is. Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking how he was like standing still there. Maybe he just spawned. The rare. Oh. Dangerous area here. So I'm just gonna go stealth. There's another. It's an elite. Yeah, nothing that interesting really. We feel like doing a 30 elite. Maybe. I got my kiting abilities, what I mean. This way I can sort of hearth back to Free Wind Post afterwards. I think it should be alright. It's up here in a cage somewhere. So guys, I'm just gonna, my OCD wants to fix all this inventory stuff here. There we go. Let's see, yeah. So, it's some, actually I think I'm entering the wrong camp, but it's pretty much next to here instead. I think I'm just gonna go that way. So, the panther is down in the cave here, and it's gonna be a little ambitious because I'm level 31 and it's a 30 elite. think I'll take a mana rebuff here instead. I just need to see if I can get up on the ledge here. I probably can if I run this way. So I'm gonna clear out the guys here in front. And then I have to open the cage and pretty much just run away in a hurry. Okay guys, so if this mob sort of claps me right away, okay, where exactly am I gonna open this? So I think I got, yeah, okay. Okay, 127. It's quite a bit actually. So I'm thinking of getting, let him come to me, and then I'm gonna use this ledge. Hopefully he can't sort of get right up on the ledge here. Although he actually could, I guess. So if I get an additional mob on me, I'm gonna call it a quit. Because he shoot us hurt. I'm gonna have to use a mana pot here. But as you can see, this is really where sort of balanced druid excel. I don't think there's a lot of characters, maybe frost mates as well, that can sort of solo this guy at this level. At 31, I mean. I had to use a mana pot as well, but what I mean is that one simply has to learn the strengths and weaknesses of the character. And I've learned the weaknesses, like I said, and the strength as well, at least for now. Oh shit. So here's this, for the third time, this guy. I've actually seen him, I think once he like ran right through camp. That would be kind of deadly, because these, okay, they're not that high level. But if you're doing this sort of quest, the one I did initially, where I have to help this guy, then I could definitely be in trouble there. So, let's see, what did I get? Crap. Oh, it's a quest item and all this crap as well. There we go. Restock my mana supply. Alright, so I'm gonna hand in this quest as well, even though it's level 30. And I'm gonna sell the beautiful reward there right away as well. So one reason why I was doing that level 30 quest right now is that I could sort of get back to 3 wind post. I have a lot of quests I can turn in there. So David said he got some drop that I think I have to kill like 60 mobs last time to get it. He got his first kill, not bad. Exact same shoulders, just different name than what I'm wearing actually. So I'm just gonna fly to... Oh, there's a quest here I can hand in as well. Let's see if I missed out anything. Not really, except that escort quest, but... I'm gonna fly away to... fly away. I'm gonna fly to... let's see... Camp T to hand in the ore quest here. Then afterwards it's... I picked up this quest by the way, even though it's level 35, because it's a go talk to quest. It doesn't give much experience. And when I'm there anyway, eventually I'll just hand it in. I'm not even gonna track it. So, what's next on the menu is 3 level 28 quests and quite a few mobs I have to kill there as well. They can be completed as level 33, so I got room for doing a dungeon now for sure. The question is if we can get one, especially a healer this early. But I'm gonna make a separate video about Risk and Prowl so. Ordainers 29, it can wait. What was 1000 needles? Family tree, blah blah. Okay, fine. I don't think there's a follow-up to this quest, by the way. There are 3 quests inside Risk and Prowl, then there are additional 2 inside. There's 1 escort, and then there's a drop from the final boss that you can hand in Undercity, I think. Some kind of noob. I think I'll send this to my rogue. By the way, he's got all the leather working stuff. I don't really play him at the moment. I got enough here with my druid mainly at the moment. I play my warrior a little bit from time to time, but I've recorded. So I'm gonna hand in this quest and then cut the video here. Afterwards, it's hopefully gonna be Risk and Prowl. So, as usual, and there was no follow-up to this one. So, as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, bye-bye.